So today's going to be a 2-for-1 because the first game I did was just way too short. But first off, as you can see, I actually have items now because I remembered the equipment manager. And we're starting on a new map, starting with Edgefield. So hopefully it goes alright, but I'll spoil it a bit and it goes not so right in the first game. But the second game goes a lot better, so let's see how we did. As I'm messing around with what character deciding. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Well, let's give this bread. Zone in super quick, get all equipped, all our tier 1 equips. We go check the board for the name and then the objective. So we get blow out a firelight, witness a ghost event, prevent the hunt from crucifix. Easy enough. So realize we can't get the camera, so we drop something and then we go get set up. Actually click the gate to unlock it. Alright, then we start opening the door, we give a quick look, we find the cursed mirror, and we look over, it's the foyer up to the right. So we go in there, we start setting up, nice and easy, throw all our stuff in, back to the truck, grab a light, grab a UV, grab a thermometer, throw them in the doorway, go right back. Always empty hands when you come back to the truck, full hands, and throw them in the doorway. I guess one last time going back for the dots and some salt, because we need to make sure we're knowing where we are. Decide to try and set up in the little hallway again, grab some more stuff, start the singing event. I decided to put, match to be thematic. I pop the UV, I see the handprint because it's been messing with that door. Hey, easy evidence, ultraviolet. I go turn the breaker on in the garage, try and warm up the house. I see the cross burn, that's fun. Pop the EMF as things are getting thrown around. Throw some more salt. Start either possible event or hunt. Turns out it's a hunt, so they just go right at me. I have no idea whatsoever, so I figured demon. Initially banshee, then demon, and then turns out it's a galu.
Welcome back.
Hey.
I've got some jobs.
Alright, so for our second game, we're just going to try and spice it up by just doing random. We can get the biggest map in the game, we can get Tanglewood again. So it's good to get map practice in because I'm already down 1. So I'm hoping this will equal out and be nice and balanced. So here we go. Ooh, starting off with our normal set of gear, trying to get everything we'll possibly need. We check the board for our objectives and the name. We pop right on in, pop the night vision, start exploring. I thought I heard something over here, so I started over in the garage first, just to kind of scan around for ghost orbs. Those are usually the quickest and easiest, as I'm also turning the breaker on, making sure to see what my hiding spots are, and flipping some lights on. I start scanning the rest of the house to kind of see where we're at. Just kind of doing a nice quick sweep as quickly as I can, just in and out, bam, bam, checking the corners. Haven't gotten any bites yet, so we pop back into the main part of the house, and then I think we slowly start making our way up. Yep. And we scan the whole top room, and I'm going to speed through this, and just, spoiler alert, there's nothing up here, not even remote. As we're finishing speeding up through here and we go downstairs, we see the light flickering over by the garage, so that tells us, hey, this is around where we want to be. Start following the EMF. It's in the garage. So we start getting our camera, place it just outside. I think we need more gear, so we zip on over to the truck, get our gear, get as much as we can, and pop back in. Start our setup process, get the candle down, get some salt. I don't like the tier 1 salt. The range feels so sketchy. It actually comes and bites me in the butt later on here. It seems like the temperature's dropping, but I never know with the tier 1. So again, we set up. Here's some footsteps. We don't know if it's a hunt or not, so we hide. We try and hide again. I cut through it. It ended up not being, so we check the garage again, just scanning around, getting the cross way much better in a better position. And zip back out to the truck again. Get the spirit box, get the UV, get the book. Back we go. Nice and quick. Start hearing throwing a bit more around here, so we're making sure we're scanning as much as we can to try and get UV. It could have also messed with the breaker. I'm just trying really hard not to miss anything because it gets very rare. I thought I heard something outside, but I didn't. So I come back to the garage, check the thermometer again. Nothing really biting. Make sure to throw the book down. Spirit box. As you can tell, we got a bite. So we throw that quickly in the book. Nice and easy. I'm still kind of putzing around. Haven't found anything else. No EMF. We don't have dots in there. Temperature hasn't gone down nearly enough. But as we start hearing the EMF go off, we plant it a little further in, and that ends up paying off for us because when we get back from getting a couple more candles and flashlight, we should start hearing the fruits of our labor, because the candles are one to pick up EMF readings when they get blown out, and here we are. So we put the EMF reading. It's obviously 5, so that's one of our clues, EMF 5. But we also hear the cross burning, so we run out to get a refresh on it and get more salt to make sure, because I'm thinking it's a wraith right now, but the cover, I want to make sure the salt is covering as much as it can. I'm very hesitant with tier 1 salt. Set the cross up for defense, start peppering the salt everywhere so we have good coverage and the ghost can't just sidestep the salt. Check the thermometer. Again, it's still not going down. So kind of go through our ghosts to make sure what our evidence is. We go make sure there's dots and come back to make sure we're not missing any evidence, any painful evidence. Now we have a singing event going on. The ghost is corporeal, but as you're seeing in the corner of the eye, the salt hasn't been stepped in. I'm still super hesitant. It should have probably stepped in the one by the door, but I wasn't thinking too clearly there. So I'm just being overly hesitant. Should have marked wraith and just went on, but I didn't, because I'm trying to be thorough. I already have my 2 evidence. I should have just locked it in. So I throw dots down, but as you can see, it's too late. Ghost spawns in the corner. I can't outrun it, so I'm making sure I am for sure it's wraith. Once she kills us, and we take a look at the objective board. Drum roll, please. It's a wraith. We lost 50% experience from dying, but we still guessed correct. Well, that was day 5. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.